Yeah. Hey, yo, what up, man? What's happening, man? It's your boy Bow. I'm right here on Jenny Boom Boom TV, you know what I'm saying, .com. You know what I'm saying? That's like my big sister right there. I know a lot of artists they struggle at times when it's time for them to get interviewed by her. But y'all just gotta be cool, man. Be calm and relax, you know what I'm saying? She don't mean no harm, that's what she do. You know what I'm saying? So respect to my big sis Jenny. That's how it's going down from your boy Bow Wow. Much love. You already know what time it is, man. We in this thing. Holla.
Okay, we're here today with Grafh. It's hot937.com.
What up, what up?
And tell us about your new song with Jim Jones.
It's called Yup, We Bout That. Me and Jim Jones. Shout out to the boy Jim, man. He showed a lot of love, man. Good dude, good dude. So it's a real heavy club record, you know what I'm saying? Really just talking about what we about, just doing big things, making life better. So we about that.
So what's it about? It's about money?
It's just about doing well. Doing well. I mean, I represent the bottom. We did bad long enough. So now it's like a mini celebration. Not a big one. We ain't celebrating yet, but we still down here. Baby steps. But you know, feeling a little better than I did last year. So why not talk about it?
How much better are you feeling?
Just a little bit.
Like this much?
Maybe like this much.
Okay.
Like that much. So,
I mean, you have a lot of things on deck too. You just told me that you have Raekwon.
Yeah, I did a crazy song with Raekwon. Shout out to him too, man. I like to shout out all the rappers that show me love because like I appreciate it. It means a lot to me when somebody gets on a record or comes where I invite them to and just support what I'm doing. So I like to shout them out and show my respect back. I feel like they're giving it up when they do that. So me and Raekwon made a mean joint called what was it called? Cold Backhand. Hard Body. My man Probs on the hook. Neo did the beat. Hard. You know what I'm saying? I know what I do already. I know what kind of music I like to make. So it's one of them joints. So shout out to Son. It's Hard Body. I can Google all this shit too if it's not.
Wait. So when can we get an album?
Shit, I don't know.
What's happening with your album?
The album?
Because people have been waiting for an album.
They have been, and unfortunately,
tell me what's the holdup, and be real with it because I know things. I know things.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with it.
Know?
Some shit I just can't say because you know you be throwing certain niggas under the bus and then you all whatever. But a lot of politics to abbreviate shit. A lot of politics.
Yeah, but you got Chaz Williams on your side.
Big homie Chaz in the building.
So
what's up? It's good.
So you got that guy.
And Max Wayne too.
Yup.
So I mean, like, doesn't Chaz Williams scare people? Because he scares me.
Nah, man.
I mean, he's very sweet, but knowing that he's an American gangster,
yeah,
it worries me. On BET.
Yeah, but no, the only people that are gonna be scared is punks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's real and that's real business and is official never, we love everybody, but everybody that's good business loves us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everybody that doesn't, if you want to take from us, do something dirty, then I hope you are afraid because we always do straight business with everybody. So.
So you're signed to Black Hand.
Yeah, that's our company.
And that's all of your company, or is this just, what is it? Is this your company, Chaz?
CNC, I'm the president.
Because that's what it was called when you were, you had signed Foxy, right, Chaz?
Yeah.
So it's your company, and then Grafh is the president. Mm-hmm. So are you going to look for any more artists? Like, what is your what do you plan to do? Give me a 5-year plan, Grafh.
Well, in 5 years,
what's happening?
In 5 years, I plan on conquering the entire universe, and I just realized the world is not that big. The world is not as big as it looks. I believe I could touch all soil and conquer it over the next 5 years. That's what I want to do. I want to dominate wherever they sell CDs. I'm gonna be the rap Michael Jackson, goddammit. And we do have other artists, Team Bang. You know what I'm saying? There's a crew of producers and rappers and artists. Max Wayne, my man Nat. You know what I'm saying? Different artists. Prince the Pistoliers, Black Hand. We got other people that we're bringing amongst the ship. Once we kick the door down, boom! And I'm all over mainstream radio and all on TV and all that.
Wait, who's the most talented artist that you signed so far?
Me.
Besides you.
Everybody has different facets they bring. My man Nat crazy, Prince crazy.
But what makes them so special that you wanted to sign them?
Well, they all have their own niche, and it's not even just me signing them. We all work together, but just they all have their own niche, their own sound, and they bring reality to the forefront a different way. I always respect the artist that could describe what he sees and believes in 16 bars and still sound good. Mm. A lot of times when an artist tries to speak on a particular topic and they got to fit it in the constraints of 16 bars, they get whacked, their flow changes, sounds weak, the song is corny. But if you could express yourself like that and it sounds dope, you make a good record at the same time, then you got me.
What makes a good record?
I say the content, the feel, the way you express it. There's an X factor that's almost like magic that has to happen when you make a record. It's not just nothing calculated. Like when we go get a singer for the hook and it's this beat from Timberland and now you got a hit. It ain't always that. Sometimes you have to bring a magical element to it. That kind of just happens when you're in the studio when you know what you're doing. Or you could just get straight lucky and make a hit. Or or you could come in there, do what feels good, express yourself nicely, and it all comes together on this beat that makes sense.
Yeah, but you don't let me just say this. You don't like your most recent record with us is Bring the Goons Out.
Yeah, hard.
So that's not like a friendly hip hop record that you would necessarily say, but it was a good record for the club. It's a great record for the radio. People like it.
Well, what I do, I never go in the studio and try to say, I'm gonna make a song for the radio. I make music that
But don't you think artists do?
They do it every day. But that's because
they feel that pressure to perform that way.
Yeah. Because the business sucks and the hip hop got so corporate that everybody's appealing to the public or the kids to make money. I like to retain my creative control and do what I believe and make music that I like. And I'm just fortunate enough that the public agrees with my taste. Because I make what I like. I don't give a fuck what's going on the radio or in the club. I make what I like.
How many people in the past have told you this is how you should do your record? 10
billion.
Yeah.
They always say, do this, try this, or maybe you should get B2K for the hook. Like, I don't give a shit.
Get B2K for the hook? Wow.
Well, I just
Raz B.
Definitely not. But I think you just got to make what you believe in. Like, Bring the Goons Out, that's not a record that you would normally hear on daytime radio. It's too hard for the radio. But people want to hear that. They don't always want to hear some poppy shit. I mean, pop shit is nice too. I love it all. I like music in general. But you need a balance. Hard. Bring the Goons Out. It's hard.
So would you work with a pop artist?
Of course. I write pop records as well. I love music, period. But, I make all types of music. But that record is hard.
So when we get this album, and you didn't tell me when.
Because I don't have the date yet. Because once again,
by fall?
Politics. Maybe by summer.
Okay.
Yeah,
but it's already April, so I'm thinking not September.
Okay, yeah, September. That makes more sense.
Because you need to be able to work the Jim Jones and the Raekwon all summer long.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And speaking of that, how many records do you think that an artist should release off an album before they drop their album? There's always so much debate going on about that.
I would say, like the old school way, they used to do 2 to 3. You have a setup record, you probably be on a feature, and you drop your single. And you come out, and the public gets to know you, appreciate what you do. They grow an affinity for what you do, your music, what you represent. Oh, let's make one record, throw the album out. It's a bunch of bullshit that I think the corporate people manufacture just to push artists out. And then they always flop because you don't get to know who they are. They make a record, you got a hit now, throw your album out. Nobody fucking knows you. They don't know what you're selling. You put it out, and that single might not even be what you're selling on your album. So they might buy that product thinking that it's all about what's on the radio, and it's not. But they didn't get to know you because you have no other music out. So I'd say like 3 records, or like one good setup record, maybe one feature, some records on the internet, put out some music in the street, different. They gotta get to know who you are, what you're selling.
Yeah, the internet is so important.
Yeah. I think about like an artist, like let's say a Jay-Z. If he says I have an album, you ain't gotta hear a single. You're gonna go buy it because you know what he's selling already. He's branded in your mind as an artist that does X and X.
No, he has had albums where I debated with people in this building that hated the American Gangster album, and I loved it. I loved that album.
That's what's up.
Because I know Chaz.
American Gangster.
I think it's three. Like really, the way to really go when you going hard is you get a feature, right, which doesn't count as a record towards your album. You get on a good feature.
You get on a good feature, or you have a good feature.
You get on a good feature. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a warm up. Then you really like your warm up record, and then your single. And then the week before your release, you drop the second single. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good plan.
Yeah, and that's a solid. People know what you can do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, any of your records could have the other records that your single got a feature, or whatever. But I mean, like you get on a feature with a nice feature, say on the soundtrack or whatever, or another artist's album that's coming out. You get a solid feature with somebody that has, good radio presence, good fan presence, come with your warm-up, come with your single, week before the release of the album, your second single. And people will know what you can do.